Hello, ladies and gentlemen, back here. Don't LA like. Welcome to SteamWorld Dig, the first game. I'm not gonna call it the fistful of dirt just yet or a lot. Just wanted to, particularly say that. Or I'm not gonna say it a lot. I just want to say it at least once at some point in the series. Anyway, in the last part, we actually got started with this whole Let's Play of SteamWorld Dig itself. And we introduced ourselves to all the towns members and did a little bit of mining. So yeah, let's get started and actually keep digging a little bit more. Because there's a couple of other stuff, more materials we definitely need or more ore to sell and pick up. Okay, here we go. And then after this, hopefully we're going to get through more story and or little bits of upgrades and stuff that we're gonna see. Hopefully I can upgrade at least twice in this episode or gain something else. I'm trying to think of where specifically that we're going to get certain upgrades, because movement upgrades would definitely be very good at this point in the whole escapade of this whole digging. Come on, you little... Okay, good, I killed it. Ooh, man, these things can be somewhat of a pain to deal with in terms of their own movement speed, or we call it breaking the ground under you. But they're not too difficult to dispatch. Literally, if you hit them with your pickaxe at the right moment, unlike I did, at least with the first strike, you get them to, just basically turn around and immediately move away from you. So... yeah, that's a good idea to make sure to keep an eye out. Be smart in combat. But unfortunately, I can't really give any particular hints of what to do because I'm not that smart in combat. Okay. I'm trying to reach that one bug I saw. Ah, here we go. Come on. Okay, fine, I'll come to you. There we go. Gotcha, you little punk. These things aren't the worst enemies I've ever dealt in this game. Trust me, I've dealt with worse. But they're still a bit of annoying when they gain up on you a little bit. Or especially when you're trying to dig in a certain spot and these things just pop out. Or you can't dig through to them quick enough and they just hatch. I think there might be a bestiary of sorts that might tell you what these things are. But I really couldn't care. They just look like pill bugs or worms or some type of caterpillar. I just call them spike beetles. And I just kill them. Without any remorse. Because in all honesty, they have no right to exist. Yeah, the creature that's not bothering you in the slightest deserves to die. That's how robots usually are, right? No. I will say, I do like the whole aesthetic of this world, as well as its own environment that it's at least showcased. Although it doesn't really explain much, but that's fine. I think some of it gets explained in the next game. Especially certain humanoid beings, because right now, yeah, we've only seen robotic individuals, and that's it. Not really humanoid individuals. And you know what? I will say, it does get a little bit darker in the next game and explain what happened, but that's a different story for another time. Aha, perfect. Almost for an upgrade. Almost got enough for an upgrade. Almost. Okay. Slowly make my descent. But, yeah, I'll talk about, what happened to actual humans, or whether or not there are humans, when we either see them, or when we actually, talk about it in the next game. Because, for now, we'll be meeting humanoid-like creatures, but you'll see what I mean as soon as we get to them. I love it when I'm able to get through dirt like this. A little bit less excited about digging through most of this other dirt, but eh. You start from the bottom, and then you'll get to the top eventually. There we go. Oh yeah, be careful when you're digging around these blocks, like these literal stone blocks. You see, if you dig anything under them out of the way, they'll immediately crumble and immediately crush anything that's under them. And I mean anything that's under them. Placeable objects that you've placed, basically yourself, and even the ores that you drop. So be very, very careful where you place, you know, where you dig, because if you don't, you might get crushed and might lose your stuff. Oh boy, have I ever dealt with that situation too many times. I can't tell you how many times I've actually been crushed in this game and lost my stuff. And I even had like a good payout in one of them, in one of those cases. Anyway, yeah, okay, yeah. Give me the copper, copper. Okay, yeah, there we go. Copper pickaxe. We can dig even more. Okay, let's actually get into that cave area that, you know, I keep on passing by. I know I should be going to it first, you know, to get upgrades, but I really just want to, you know, get this tasty ore and, you know, lick it. Just to get it real quick, and then I'll start doing this. Okay. Okay. Although, you know, it's pretty useful that some of this material or these rocks can fall down and crush either enemies and other stuff. So it's useful to a degree, but be very careful. Also, this stuff. Yeah, this stuff. This is somewhat like really breakawayable dirt. And I do want to mention one other thing. It usually, if it's a specific dirt like this, it'll always come back. Although it can't be broken, at least when you jump your head into it like this. It breaks on your touch when you, you know, touch from the top or hit it with your pickaxe. But it can't be broken when you, like, jump into it, like, you know, when you jump head first into it, like, from the top. So, you know, you're gonna have to figure out a way of having to dig, how to place certain things down, or having to, you know, get something that's a little bit more long range. So be careful. These types of dirt can break away very easily and get you almost killed. Oh, mainly killed. Okay, let's see. There we go. Ooh. And those there are spike traps. If you stand in them, they release spikes. Really not sure. Like, I'm pretty sure some people would somewhat get that, but I just want to mention it. Whoa, oh god, oh. Fall damage is in the game. Right, I forgot about that. I've been so used to just jumping off of a good amount of stuff, I forgot about that. Fall damage isn't like something like that should be in every platforming game ever, but you know what? I'm thinking that in this case, it's fine. It's a restriction that makes sense to me. Okay, give me this. Ah, here we go. Okay, I was just checking whether or not I can get through to there. Well, I can't, at least for now. That's even stronger dirt and rock that I can't really break through with my pickaxe. And I don't mean like, oh, I need an upgrade. Just in general, I can't break through that. I need a different mining tool to get through it. Okay, let's see if this provides either an upgrade in any regards. Ah, here we go. Running boots. My one weakness. How did you know? Really? You can't break through that too easily? Huh. There we go. So yeah, running. Running. So yeah, basically the basic upgrade you get for this game, running. Like, I'm not questioning it. I like running. But still, it's kind of interesting regardless. I'm guessing this is like a super speed-like run, so it makes sense. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Broke that lamp. That's kind of a bummer, like, for the lamps themselves. Like, oh yeah, they're pretty cool, but they break on contact. Literally, it's like, oh man, couldn't they have done something else where it's like they just fall? But I guess it's more of like a punishment towards the player to suggest them to not do that. You know, to not be wasteful of your lamps, or to make sure you don't break them in a certain way. So that makes sense. Okay, I know the way to get out. I know the way to San Jose. It's this way. But first, I want to get to the monies. Jump. Okay, hold up. Okay. Seriously, jeez. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay, I can do this. I can do this. I know it's kind of pointless, but I can do this. Okay, come on, come on. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay. Come on. Okay, yeah, no, I can't. Okay, I give up. I tried and I failed. I tried so hard and yet to lose it all, and in the end it didn't even matter. Oh, I guess they want me to come back up. Well, you. No, I'm just kidding. Give me a minute. First, let me pick up a few more stuff, and then I'll come back up. Trust me, I can get a few more ores before my light goes out. And yes, I'm hugging the walls of these mine and, you know, digging around it instead of straight through. Mainly because to build a little bit of a safety net of sorts. Because if I build around the, you know, dirts and structures like this, I can actually either, well, just in general, get certain ores and objects a little bit quicker. Usually those types of traps usually end up in a spike pit, so I was worried there for a second. Anyway, usually whenever I do this, the hard rock is a good enough, like, little, you know, nesting ground for me to use, so that way I don't have to worry about falling too deep and causing an issue. Or, you know, just being unable to get back up. Aw, man. Okay. Okay, I'll go up now. Because, like, when I do it like this, I can actually jump back up pretty easily. If I, you know, dig straight down, I can, like, wall jump. But eventually I'll have to break away, and that'll cause smaller issues to arise. And, oh boy, that leads to a whole mess of other issues. But thankfully, I'm able to get through most of this pretty easily without too much issue. And if I do it that way, I'm able to go through, like, the middle parts later on. Okay, first, let me talk to you. Yeah, dang, what's on your feet? I've never seen anything quite like that. Did you find that in the cave? You think Joe left it there for you? Maybe there's more down in the mine somewhere. Did you show it to my father? You really should. I will in a second. First, I gotta... Yeah, coal lantern. First, I gotta buy some stuff. Okay. Yeah, so that whole, place, like, where that machine gave me an upgrade, that possibly could have been left by Joe. And I know what it was left by, but, you know, again, being mysterious and not spoiling it yet. Okay, let's talk to Lola. Those are some mighty fine boots you've gotten. Bet you're quick as greased and... Bet you're quick as a greased-in steam hog with them on. Okay, I was wondering, like, what? And I was gonna get tongue-tied with my, you know, pretending to do an accent. You know what? Usually, I forget the type of, like, voices I do for this guy, but when I was playing this the first time, I did an old, like, crotchety old man, like, crazy sort of voice, like, I heard there's some gold in there and everything. So you found one of those caves, did you? He and I used to build them. I'll tell you what. Okay, I'll stop. Don't know what unnatural stuff he was up to down there. Cog steams that I got. He meddled with some weird things he did. Sometimes I let him stack some of it in here in me store. Weird glowing stuff. I'd rather seen him store it in the cave he dug deeper down. What do you have then? And here it is. So this is basically what these orbs do. Certain upgrades will require you to have both a a certain amount of money to use, as well as orbs to power it. Some of these upgrades are just basic upgrades that your character will have, like this coal lantern. Plus 60-second duration, light duration. If we upgrade your furnace to burn coal instead of wood, it'll shine a wee bit longer. So yeah, it's basically just a light upgrade where, oh yeah, if I upgrade my my internal coal or internal lantern, I'm able to basically just, you know, stay down here longer and able to see longer. At least that's the plan. And yeah, I'm gonna work towards that upgrade because that's important. I really want that upgrade. Okay, come on. Come on. Gotcha. Little bugger. So for now we have a decent amount of time, well, sort of decent, for the whole what was it? Oh yeah, for my regular light time, as you can see in the top right, it's burning at a decent rate comparatively, at least I think so. But still, it could be better, and that's what I'm gonna try to get, a better upgrade. First, I gotta get back here. Because first I want to get this, because I didn't see this before. Here we go. I love doing this exploit where I'm able to get to the edge of one of these things and just basically break through. It's very satisfying to a degree. Oh, I think this is just another cave I can enter. Yep. Okay, hold up. Get that. Ooh, perfect. Ah, dang it. Ah, more orbs. That's gonna be useful. Ah, dang it! I gotta get back to Cranky, right? Cranky. Like I will say, I just called them Mick. Honestly, when I first played, because that was a little bit less confusing. Because his name reminds me of Cranky Kong from Donkey Kong. Which, you know what? It makes sense. He's a father slash relative, older relative figure of one of the characters here. And he's old. He's the old character. And he seems like a crotchety, like old character. Somewhat. Not completely, but somewhat. Okay. There we go. Okay, good. Top of the morning to you. Maybe this guy is supposed to be Irish. I don't know. In all honesty, that's kind of what my issue was. I kept on giving him so many different accents the first time I played this, and I never stuck to one. For now, I'll just stick to the crotchety, crazy old man sort of thing. And anyone who's ever seen a Western or ever watched like parodies of one, or just in general seen something similar to one, they should know what old man voice I'm talking about. If you want like a reference point that's more modern, I guess if you've seen Gravity Falls, there's this old man character who's basically like that. You should know who I'm talking about. It's this dude with a long brimmed hat with bandages around his arms and legs, and he's wearing overalls. If you know what I mean, you'll know what I mean. I forget his name, honestly. It's been a long time since I've seen Gravity Falls, ever since the season finale. Man, that show was pretty good, honestly, and still funny. Like, I've been rewatching some of the first episodes, and yeah, it's still pretty good, honestly. Definitely go check out Gravity Falls. It's definitely like a kids show, but a very smart and good kids show. Or at least a very fun one, man. And funny. Funny in general. Oh, man. Sorry, I just remember, like, when Gravity Falls was starting to come out, and I watched it, and yes, I was watching cartoons when I was a little bit older. Shut up. No, but seriously, though, it was a good show coming out, and I really enjoyed it. And then, like, then the season finale finally came out, and I was like, man, this show really doesn't feel as old as it should. Or at least it shouldn't have ended this quickly. And I'm not sure if that's an internal thing or, like, literally the season finale just snuck up on me. Because, oh boy. I feel old thinking, like, oh yeah, I remember when Gravity Falls first premiered, and then now it's past its season finale and all that. Whew. Oh yeah, I guess if we're talking about Gravity Falls, I've heard about, like, the whole creator of Gravity Falls actually making a spiritual successor, or just a new series that's sort of a different take, or seems to be somewhat similar. I don't know. I have no idea if it's similar or not. I just know it exists, and it's about frogs, apparently. But from what I've seen, like, actual, like, footage of the actual series, it's very much the same Gravity Falls sort of thing. Although not, like, you know, one-to-one, just a very fun TV show itself, and has a lot to it, like, literally a really good amount to it. So yeah, I forget the name. I think it was something like Amphibian something. If you liked Gravity Falls, I do recommend it, because it's kind of just Gravity Falls, or at least, like, similar in writing and jokes to Gravity Fall, but in a different scenario. So at least there's that. I don't know, I just want to talk about it. So as soon as I get this next purchase, or at least deposit it, I'm going to end the episode here. I think I'm going to, you know, split up my all these episodes into 20-minute increments, because this game isn't that long of a game, but it's still fun to play, so. Okay, yep. Thank you. Anything else? No. So, yeah, I'm just going to end off the episode here. Mainly because, like, I don't have anything else to talk about for now, and I just want to end it off for now, and then come back to it in a little bit, because I gotta take a break. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see you all next time in the next video. Until then, sign on, my bots. Take care.